Guys, we're 1 week away from completing the Yeared challenge. It's 21st of July when I record this video. The Yeared finishes on the 28th of July in 2019. And I'm just going to talk about a few things why, a few reasons, a few ideas around why you probably shouldn't try and undertake a Yeared in sort of a purist sense. For me, it just ended up not being practical in the last sort of month, from month 11 to almost month 12. It really started to become a nuisance overall. This is going to be a bit more of a rambling video. Like, if that's not your cup of tea, just don't go any further. But if you're open-minded and just want to sit down, grab a cup of tea, coffee, a water or something and just chill out, then just carry on and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. A Yeared is really good in terms of getting some really solid amount of growth. Like, I haven't taken any length off the beard in this entire period. It's sitting over 7 inches long, and at 27 years of age, I'm fairly impressed with that sort of growth. The only areas I took some weight out of were the sides, because it was out here at times. And when you're going for professional roles, consultancy type roles, in the areas that I work in, it kind of just looks a bit unprofessional and a bit messy. So you do have to deal with that sort of wild beard that's kind of out of control, no matter how much you try and tame it with combs, brushes, products. It's really hard to keep managed and looking good without getting it shaped, without getting a bit of a cut. It is almost impossible, I would say. If you don't really have any of those restrictions, if you don't have any of those issues, then this is going to be awesome for you. Like, just go ahead, do it, don't trim whatsoever, and just have a bit of fun. The downside to not being able to sort of trim your beard or take any flyaways off and bits like that is that your hair does get damaged. I had split ends, and I do have split ends, and I will have to target those after next week. And that's really been the biggest downside doing the Yeared, is that no matter how much product you put into the beard, how well you look after it, the beard takes an absolute beating from heat, from the hairdryer, from combing, from playing as I'm doing right now. It's just a bit of a struggle. It's difficult because you see these damaged hairs, you see these broken hairs that sort of stick out like L shapes or W's or V's sticking out of, you know, every angle, and you really want to just chop them away because you know they're kind of past their best. You want to take that hair, take that damaged bit off and leave it like that, and you're not really able to do that if you kind of got it in your mind, no, I can't trim whatsoever, despite it not really giving your beard the best possible chance of having some decent growth, some healthy growth, and getting that really good full beard. Here's a bit of a different one. If you're introverted and work in sort of like an office environment, or you've got lots of people around you at all times, you suddenly start growing a beard from scratch, you're gonna get asked questions, and the questions will be like, oh, you're growing a beard? You'll say, yeah, just growing it for a year or something. And as the beard gets longer, lots more people start taking a bit more interest in you. They start asking you more questions. If you're a little bit shy, a little bit introverted, and don't want any attention, then going all out, growing a beard from scratch for an entire year without kind of trimming it whatsoever, you're going to get attention, you're going to get questions, you're going to have people ask why you're doing that, or have people tell you to shave or just trim it. And unless you're able to cope with that, don't set out doing it like this. Just maybe do it a bit more slower, grow it for a few months, trim, maybe do it like that. Equally, if you're trying to get over that sort of shyness, trying be a bit more out there, then it might be really good for you. And to be honest, they're the only reasons I can really think of why you shouldn't undertake a Yeared. But I'm going to caveat that massively and say you should definitely all try doing it. See how long you can go without getting that urge to trim. You'll probably get, 6 months plus before you want to do anything, unless, you're one of those that trims after 3 weeks and expects the beard to magically grow. You kind of people should definitely do this. Just don't touch the beard whatsoever for an entire year. Try it out, see what happens, have fun with it. Anyway, we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.